just in Miami. Jammies, wake up north, no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Got it if you want it. Got it if you want it. Something model if you want it. Now jump in the Cadillac. Girls, put some miles on it. Anything you want just to put a smile on it. Baby, you deserve it all. To you, 'cause you be shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on ice. You, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. All right, enough of that. Just thought I'd do that. I haven't done that for you guys for a while. I don't know if you ever saw that video where I was dancing with my mom, you know? And because I had Bruno Mars playing in the background while I was dancing with my mom, I got blocked on Facebook for 2 days. I ignored the thing where it said, nah, you know, this is copyright, whatever. I ignored it and posted it anyways. So I've learned, so now I gotta sing and you're gonna have to put up with me. So, welcome, Low Guilt Cooking. Yes, what am I doing? I am doing zucchini rolls today. And you are going to dazzle your friends at Thanksgiving or Christmas or any event that you go to. People are going to say, can you make that again next time you come? So this is what you do. When you're going to a potluck dinner for Thanksgiving or Christmas, you can choose any one of these recipes on here and say, oh, I can bring this, I can bring that. And if you want to take an appetizer, go for it. All right, so what are we doing today? Well, I've already cut this up into 1/8 of an inch. See that? See? It's zucchini. Can you see how, let me see if I can get a good angle on this. I want you to see how wet it is. See how nice and wet? I don't know. You can't really see it. Anyways, it's been sitting here for about half an hour. You really don't need, 15 minutes, half an hour. See how wet it is? Yeah, you can see that. So what I did was I sprinkled a little bit of salt on it, turned it over, and then sprinkled it again. So I've got a few slices here. I think I've got about 20 slices. So you can see how wet the paper towel is underneath. Look at, compared to this. So all the water's coming out. So actually, if you do leave it for half an hour, that's probably the best thing to do. And then you can pat it dry. So I can do that side. Okay, now I'm going to put it over here. And we're going to pat the other side as well. All right, I'm just going to do a few here because I don't want to, like I said, with these videos, I'm constantly... Okay, I've done a few experimentations here with stuff, so I'm going to leave the rest here. So I'm just going to dry it on the other side as well, just so I can show you what we're going to do here. So I'm going to move this over here. All right, now to cut it up, I use a mandolin like that. All right, where you run it along, right? So I've got my little blade in there. I don't know if you guys have got a mandolin and you run it along. Now this doesn't work because of the zucchini when it gets underneath, so I use the lid just to hold the zucchini in place and then slide it along so I don't cut my fingers. You can use a mandolin or any other instrument that you might have at home. And if you're really good with the knife, I'm not, then you can definitely... So I'm going to do two things here. In the past, I used to be able to find roasted red pepper, but everything keeps changing in the grocery stores. When you get used to something, don't they ever change it again? So I tried this. The lady at the deli counter said, we don't have roasted red pepper. You have to, ma'am, you have to go in the aisle. So I had to go in the aisle and get that. Gross. I tasted it. Gross. So what I did was instead, I got some fresh red pepper and pimento. Some people like pimento. I don't. If you and your friends like pimento, then stick to pimento. I'm going to do it both ways because I'm going to taste test both of them for you today. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I've got chives here. So remember 2 inches, I use one finger for 1 inch, 2 inches. So kind of measure it off and then you can see where to cut it. So there's 2 inches there and then another 2 inches. That's going to be enough for now. If I need more, I'll cut up some more. I'm going to set that aside. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab, see how nice we've made sure the water, took the paper towel, make sure the water is off from the zucchini. See how nice and pliable it is now? It becomes really soft. I've got the goat cheese. Now, a lot of you guys are in US or UK, so I don't know where you get your goat cheese, but this is President's Choice Blue Menu. And it's a fifth of the package is 3.5 grams of fat, 1 gram of carb, 1 gram of sugar. So the amount that I'm going to spread on here is like a teaspoon. I can't even divide that up. So it's going to be, in my opinion, 0 fat, 0 carb. So there you go. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit. So I put half the package in here because I don't know how much I'm going to use up today. And as you can see, I'm just spreading a thin layer on the zucchini. Now, it depends on the size of your zucchini. You can get anywhere from 6 to 8 slices, right? So it depends how many people you're going to have. Let's say you're doing it for a crowd of 10. You might want to get maybe 20, 25, somewhere on there. You know better. Most people will have 1 or 2. Some people won't have any because you're going to have some people who don't like zucchini, right? Now the leftovers, see, because I don't use it all up. These are the leftovers. So I'm going to put that in an airtight container. And then these broke off. Airtight container, and I could use it for omelet for my breakfast tomorrow. I can dice it up and throw it in a... I'm going to make a batch of chili later this week. My son's having his wisdom teeth out tomorrow, so I'll probably be doing a little bit more cooking because I'm going to be looking after him. So I won't be working as much. I'm going to be off work for a few days. Anyways, so I got a nice thin layer. See that? So nice thin layer of the goat cheese. I used to put thyme in there, like a dash of thyme. You can if you want. I didn't particularly like it, so I just like plain cheese. And now I'm going to get, see how I cut up? There's about three of the chives, maybe 4. You can use 3 or 4 slices. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to bring this a little closer so you can see. I'm going to put it on the end here, okay? Now, if you like the taste of pimento, you can put one pimento on there. That's a big one, so I'd cut that in half. Or if you like, you know, julienne some red peppers and put a red pepper there. There you go. And then starting on this end, roll it up, just like that. See how I'm rolling it up? And the end where everything is sticking out, you just put that on the plate. And it looks kind of Christmassy because it's red and green, right? So here we go again. Now the beauty of this is that you can do this ahead of time in the morning and then leave it in the fridge. I'd probably put a saran on it, leave it in the fridge for a little while. Jump in the Cadillac, girls, put smiles on it. Anything you want, just put a smile on it. Oh, don't you love men like that who just do anything for you just to put a smile on it? Yeah. So I'll show you the pimento as well. And then I'm going to taste both because I found pimento, so I typically have been using the roasted red pepper in the past. So I was really disappointed when I bought that today. And luckily I had red pepper at home and a jar of pimento. So there you go. See, there's another one. I mean, you could put 2 red peppers in there if you like, but that's how it's going to look, right? And there's the end that you're going to put on the plate. Like that. See? Do you want me to roll one more? How much time have we got? Ooh, we're already at 9 minutes. All right. So there you go. Well, let me taste it. This is the one with the pimento. I'll finish it later. And that's the one with the red pepper. I don't know, I like both. I think it just depends on what you like. What your preference is. I mean, you could eat the whole tray. Shh, don't tell anybody. And you'll be full. And you've had some protein. Let's see how much protein is in there. 5 grams. But that's just a little bit. So good. Anyways, enjoy. Low Guilt Cooking, Liz Strike, LizStrike.com. And remember, eating healthy is only, well, I'm going to say 1/3 of the equation or 1/5. I'll stick to 1/3 today because it's eating healthy, exercising, and living without limits through reading books and personal development and that sort of thing. By the way, Journey to Youthful Life started off as a website like this where I would post videos and pictures and stuff, inspirational stuff, and it's now morphed into more of a book club. We're reading The Miracle Morning. You can still get caught up. We've only read 5 chapters so far. Tomorrow, I think. By the time, I shouldn't say that because this video can go anywhere. But anyways, so that's that. I hope you enjoy this video. So remember, prize draw, like, comment, and please tell your friends to join us. And if you let me know who your friend is that is joining us, I'll put your name in the prize, an extra little stick of paper, little paper in the prize draw for you. All right? Have a good day, everyone. Love you guys. See you again. Bye.